Over the next few minutes, we would like to take you on a journey. You know, Ringgold United Methodist Church is 170 years old. And over the course of those years, the people of Ringgold Methodist Church have made a lot of bold decisions, have climbed a lot of hills, and have crossed a lot of thresholds. We stand at a point in time where we're being asked to do that once again, and to do it for the purpose of God's mission of reaching out to our community to share His love with other people. Well, we're going to show you a little bit about our past. We're going to show you a little bit about what God is doing in the present, and then some things about possibilities for the future. And if you go on this journey over the next few minutes, I hope it will help you. I hope you enjoy this journey, but also that it will help you decide how you can invest in what God is doing now and in the future at Ringgold Methodist, and how you will respond to God through the God's Vision, Our Hope Ministry Growth Campaign.
Did you and your husband join Ringgold Methodist Church together?
He was already a member of the church.
Okay, good.
And I joined before the ladies at the church met for, well, I think they called it the Guild at that time.
The Guild? Mm-hmm.
And we met once a month.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
We met at different people's houses.
Mm-hmm. Or that were very meaningful?
Well, I taught Sunday school for, well, it was over 50 years.
Holy smoke.
It was a ladies' class.
Ladies' class? Mm-hmm. Great.
Where'd you get married?
We got married in Chattanooga, her home.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
My mother lived downtown.
1955.
All right.
And that's when we joined the Methodist Church at Ringgold.
Okay. So y'all are celebrating a big one this year.
Oh yeah.
60.
60.
All right. When you first attended Ringgold Methodist, where were they meeting?
Right downtown Ringgold, across from the courthouse.
Okay.
There.
All right.
You know where it looks like a church.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. Yeah, I know the spot. Was it, how many folks do you think were there?
Oh, I'd say probably 100.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that building's not real big, is it?
It's probably 100 fitted up, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
But we, joined Sunday school class. And
All right.
Went across, some of us had to go across the road.
some of them had to meet over in the
Meet
courthouse.
over in the
'cause they didn't have-
courthouse.
No, we started attending about in 55,
Okay.
not long after.
About the time it was,
All right. And then you said in 71
We
there
was
was
getting ready to build a church there then.
okay, there was the feeling that we needed a bigger place.
Yeah, right. And then from there we started getting ready to get up the money to start, building the big church.
What do you think when you think back to early 1970s
Yeah.
and folks had hopes about what the church would become? What do you think they were hoping?
Oh, I guess they're hoping just to get enough people there to pay for it.
Okay.
It's funny. A lot of people thought we were building way too much church
Okay.
for that time because we just had small,
Yeah.
and here you go from 100 seating 100 to 400, 500 people.
Yeah. But what would you think if I told you that we owe over $1.3 million on our building
I know that.
now,
now? Please.
well,
but-
I really,
Yeah.
people think it's all paid for and we're living high.
Yeah. Yeah.
They don't realize that. I know they don't mention our Sunday school class
Yeah.
that we need money.
Okay. You've seen Ringgold Methodist take big steps in the past,
Yeah.
and we're preparing to take another one. What does it take to make it?
Well, it takes everybody's involved.
Okay. It was great to hear some of the stories from the old days, wasn't it? We're going to turn our attention and hear some of the stories that are happening right now in our midst. Some of the folks you'll hear from have been around for several decades, but others are brand new to our church.
God has worked in my life through Ringo United Methodist Church by giving me a beautiful place to worship God and a beautiful place to raise my children.
Oh, God has blessed me so much at Ringo United Methodist Church. All the friends that I've made. I love the pastor. I love his sermons. And I've just been so blessed since I've been here, because see, people just reach out to be friends with you.
God's worked through my life by giving me an extended family, people that are always there for you no matter what.
I have a much deeper relationship with Christ.
I had prayed for a long time for a good spiritual filled church, a good church that comes together and they work as a team and not a me church. And I decided to join because I feel that God has brought me here. And I have fit in, and I've made great friends, and I have been blessed. And just knowing that this is a God-filled church makes me happy.
You know, God's always kept this church open and available for me. And in a period when I was in my kindergarten stages of my faith, and even now that I'm in the middle school stages of my faith, you know, He's always kept the church open for me, and a place where I can come and I can grow and I can push the boundaries one step further than I did last year.
Through that, spiritually, I've grown because I've learned how to connect with the Lord on a more personal level through worship, and I feel like the rest of the church has too. So,
and God has been filling me with love and with friendship, and a whole new family here to support me and to make me feel welcome, and I love it here.
I've always loved this church. I've been a member since the early 80s, and it was a good place for my children. They felt at home here. I felt at home here, and it's always been a welcoming church and a great church family.
This church has really shown me that this world is a lot bigger than just me. There's a lot of people in this world hurting, and our church does a tremendous job outreaching, breaking down the walls, and getting out to where the people are that need to hear the message of Jesus Christ.
Well, I've been here my whole life, and I feel like I've become closer to God through the church.
He has just brought me to a deeper level of my prayer life, and some praying people. Just deepened my faith. Just it's like a community of prayer warriors here, and if you ever need anybody to pray for anything, you just call on the people of Ringgold United Methodist Church, because they're awesome.
It's definitely poured into my kids and given them resources and people that have prayed for them when they've been sick, and just shown us love from all kinds of places.
And then I came to something one time during the week, and it caught on fire for me then. And I developed so many love relationships here that it changed my life completely. And that's how I've connected at Ringo United Methodist Church.
Somebody from high school came up to me the first day and put his arms around me and said, "I'm happy you're here." And that just kind of spurred the rest of my involvement here, and it reflected the attitude of everybody here. So that has made a big impression on everything I do here.
God has really worked in my life through Ringgold. I've been coming here since I was in the children's ministry and now through youth. And God has really led me to be able to become a leader in different aspects of my life and be able to provide people with the Word of God.
God has worked through my life by giving me a connection with the church and then a connection with Him, and it has just changed my life altogether. I'm a different person than I was when I started here.
I was born into this church, and I've never been to another one. The thing that I appreciate, especially as an adult, is our outreach to the community.
Well, I think that God working through my life through the church, moving across town or across country, not knowing anybody, and then finding this home here was just a sign from God to connect with the community, to really explore His Word even more so than I had back in Portland, Oregon, and just kind of gave our family a peace and a comfort and a welcome sense.
I think mostly it's helped me become a better disciple.
We enjoy it. The people are fun, very friendly, very courteous. The pastor is good. We're well pleased. My wife and I were both raised Baptists, so here we are.
And it's all about love. The love that is transformed from the people within here that go outward in the community to love. And it's just exciting in me. It excites my heart, and it just opens up doors. And I think that's what Jesus wants us to do. I think that's it.
Go ahead. It helps you share God's love.
How do you do that?
Be kind.
Be kind.
It's good for the soul to hear about how God is working in the lives of people through the ministries of Ringgold United Methodist Church, isn't it? Folks we know and love, folks that we attend worship with. If you know, God's heart extends beyond any one person. It actually extends beyond our current group of people who attend the church. And so we thought we'd exit the church, go out on the street, and try to meet some people we had never met before. You'll be interested in their responses. Hey, we're out here interviewing folks at the local ball fields at Jack Maddox Park, and we're asking folks if they've heard of Ringgold United Methodist Church. And you know, when I think about the church, it is 170 years old, but there's a new generation coming up that needs to know who Jesus is, needs to know God's love for them. And so we're going to ask them, have you heard of us? And what have you heard about us? Have you ever heard of Ringgold United Methodist Church?
Yes, I have.
You have?
I have.
What have you heard about it?
I know where it's located.
Okay.
I've heard that they have a great youth program.
Okay.
And I just know several people that go there.
Okay. All right. Anything else comes to mind when I say that? Ringgold Methodist Church?
That they really helped out a lot during their tornado.
Okay. Awesome.
Yes. Yes, sir.
What do you know about it? That's all right, though.
Oh, isn't downtown Ringgold? Yeah. Okay. Had a friend that went there. I did VBS there one year.
Yes.
Yes. And then the follow-up question is, what have you heard about it?
I see a lot of great things on Facebook about it.
Okay.
I know several people that go there, and a lot
Awesome.
of great things go on there.
Well, good. Good deal. Well, we're just saying, anything in particular comes to mind that we've done lately?
Did y'all do the color run thing the
We
other
did
night? The
paint
paint board the
war,
other night?
yeah.
I saw that. That looked fun.
Awesome.
Yes.
You have?
Yes.
Okay. And then the follow-up question is, what have you heard about Ringgold? What do you know about it?
Well, my son did your sports camp this summer.
Awesome.
Mhm.
Good deal.
He did the soccer.
Okay.
Mhm.
Good deal.
Mhm.
Did you see the opening ceremonies, any?
Yes, we
okay.
did.
They're pretty awesome, weren't they?
Yes.
Yeah. Good deal.
Why, yes, I have.
You have?
Yes.
Awesome. What have you heard about it? Anything in particular?
It's a wonderful church, and my husband and I actually got married at Ringgold Methodist.
Really?
Yes. Yes.
At the current location? Yeah.
At the current location,
All
yes.
right.
Both of my
Awesome.
children went to the preschool there. Mhm.
Awesome. Good
Yes.
deal.
A great place. Mhm.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. All right.
Yes.
Yes. What do you know about it? What have you heard?
I've visited there
Yeah.
a couple of times.
Awesome.
They have a great contemporary service that I've been a part of.
Cool.
And I work with a bunch of people there that go to Haiti
Okay.
and do mission work there, and I'm part of that team.
Okay. All right.
So, yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you. All right. Preschool.
Preschool. I've got several little friends in the preschool there, and you guys did the paint war, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I heard some good things about that from my neighbor last night.
It was a lot of fun.
I have.
You have?
Ding, ding, ding.
What have you heard about it?
I think. Were you guys the ones that had the back to school bash at the Ringgold pool?
Yeah, absolutely.
The signs. That's the way I know.
How do you know about it?
Not much, just from Facebook.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. What have you heard about it?
Lots of wonderful things. I actually have attended there a few times.
All right. Sounds good. Sounds good. Anything else?
I like you.
Oh, yeah, it's good. That's good. I like you too. Good people.
I've heard good things about it.
All right.
Never been there.
Never been there? Heard good things? Anything specific?
No.
Okay, just good things.
Yes.
All right. That's really helpful.
I bet it is.
All right. Thank you. Nothing? You just heard of it? Yeah. All right.
I have a few friends at Ringgold that go there, but I don't think I've talked to them in quite a while. So
I've just heard about it from living around here. I don't really know a whole lot about it.
I just grew up in Ringgold and I know where they're at, and that's about it.
I'm not really sure, but I do know they exist.
Okay, all
yes.
right.
No.
All right.
It's a Methodist church.
All right, yeah.
Well, I've heard of it. I just
okay. Don't know much about it.
Yeah, that's about it. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Well, I go to Ringgold Middle School.
Okay.
And a lot of my friends go there.
Okay.
And yeah.
What do you know about it?
Just heard of it.
You just heard of it? That's about it?
Haven't heard anything.
Oh, know anything about it? No. No. All right.
no, I've just passed it and seen it.
All right.
No.
Okay.
That's about it, I guess.
That's about it. You just know it's there.
We're new to the area. So.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
I've just heard of it.
Just heard of it.
Yeah.
All right. Have you ever heard of Ringgold United Methodist Church?
No, I haven't.
You haven't? All right.
No.
No. No.
I've heard of Ringgold, and I've heard a lot of United Methodist churches. So if you put the two together, I'm sure every city and town has a United Methodist church, don't they?
Well, almost. All right.
No.
It's awesome. Thank you. You know what I've learned is that a whole lot of people have heard of our church, but they don't know much about it. So even though we're 170 years old, I think we have a lot of work to do.
Okay.
So.
Well, so what are you going to do about that?
We're going to show this video to our people, and we're going to hope they absolutely respond to it.
Okay.
And we're going to hope they serve like never before, worship like never before, love on people like never before, and just get the word out.
Good answer. Good answer.
Thank you. You're awesome. Thank you. The question is real simple. Have you ever heard of Ringgold United Methodist Church?
I have now.
You have now?
Yeah.
It was fun going out to the ball field and meeting some people I'd never met before. And that last response, well, now I have. You know, there are hundreds and thousands of people who I wish they could share that same response in the months and years ahead. Well, now I've heard of Ringgold United Methodist Church. And you know the purpose of God's Vision, Our Hope campaign is to share God's love, to help our mission become more effective than ever. You know, if we can pay down our mortgage payments, we'll free up significant funds for ministry. And if we can do some crucial updates to our campus, we'll communicate to the community around us that we're serious about God's love and that we're giving our best efforts to God. And so the message that we're sharing is important. This is a bold step. It's a hill to climb. It's a threshold to cross. And the way that we can do it, the way that we can achieve what God intends with this campaign is for every person to be involved. Every person doesn't have equal ability, but every person can make an equal sacrifice. And together, we can do something great for God. Together, we can turn this place inside out and reach people we've never reached before.